Okay,
Hello,
go.
everybody.
Hello,
Hello,
Welcome. It is Toku Hero time. I'm Jack.
I'm Enigma.
I'm Mochi, and it has been a long while.
Would you
Yeah,
say? Would you say that this is our season two beginning?
Yes,
I think we
dear
already
viewers,
said.
welcome to Toku Hero Time Shippuden.
Oh God.
I think. I think you already said. I think one of you already said something along the lines of a season two, and we said something like, "This time, better camera, better audio, or some shit like that."
And we have gotten neither.
No.
We can
Uh,
rebuild him. We have the technology, but we won't.
Tony Stark built this camera in a cave with grass. You should be able to do it
Alrighty.
too.
So what'd you guys do during our time skip training arc?
I had to do university stuff, part-time work. That was fine. I recently got Street Fighter 6, so that should be fun.
Nice.
I do like how
Nice.
I do like how they have like the modern type of control scheme. So instead of like me having to remember a lot of like complicated command inputs for a character and being restricted to like only a few, I'm able to play all of them because that's part of their character design have been simplified my usage.
Nice,
So that's
nice.
fun. How are you guys doing?
Pretty
I'm doing
good.
fine.
Cool.
I just been
I
grinding out the Pokemon DLCs as of late.
Yeah, how's everything going for
Nice.
you?
Um,
Have you been having fun with these Pokemon?
What was that?
Have you been having fun with the Pokemon?
Going pretty well. I've actually gone a little bit into competitive Pokemon, so that's been a thing.
Oh, you can like use the Showdown app for team building.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Good, that's fun. How about you, Mochi?
I've just been playing a lot of Tears of the Kingdom and some Super Mario 3D World for the most
Nice.
part. Uh, my Deathsaurus came in after the fucking fiasco I had with EPS over it.
Oh, funky. What happened to
FedEx.
it?
Sorry. So, basically, I got the email from Hasbro that was like, "Your product is on the way. Should be there in like a week." And I'm like, "Okay, sweet, finally." And I go to check the mail on like just on the day of. I was like, "Well, it's a little early. They won't be here yet." But when I get out there, I see a slip that says, "Sorry, we missed you. We'll try again later." And I'm like, "You weren't even supposed to fucking be here yet."
Yeah.
And I gotta check their website, and the tracking number they gave me doesn't work. And I'm getting ready to like have to drive down there just to pick it up. And the next day, before they even schedule the pickup, it just appears on my doorstep, and I managed to see it like just as it started raining, so I narrowly avoided having it ruined.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, my dude.
Yeah, but it's fine, thank God.
How you like it?
It's pretty good. I actually think I like it more than Victory Saber, to be honest. Um, Thankfully they made the decision to pack all the chrome parts separately this time, so nothing got destroyed this time around.
Cool.
hmm
Well,
I think that's all that's going on with me. So, if we're ready, let's get this started again.
all right. Let's see here. We can start with just go ahead and start with some listings for some upcoming figures. We're gonna try to just blaze through everything because obviously there's a good bit to talk about. So let's start off with Gen Selects Deluxe 3 Pack Treads, Pathfinder, and Smallfoot.
Oh, shit, where am I? Fred.
Yep, we do seem to be getting at least three more of the G1 GoBots, so I'm happy about that. A green repaint of Warpath, um, repaint of Gears, and a repaint of Cosmos in blue.
Gear Gears that we also just got announced as well.
Yep, that was a really quick repaint announcement.
It was.
One time.
We also have a Bumblebee Studio Series 2 back Voyager 86 Ratchet and 86 Brawn. A distinction that has battle damage.
So pretty much exactly the same concept as that version of Ironhide and Prowl from a while ago.
So you get to see them when they die.
Hasbro has become really fond of just selling dead Transformers over the years.
One sell corpses for profit. The literal definition of beating a dead horse dry.
Who are you, William Afton?
No. I'm just a skeleton, that guy.
Oh, by the way,
That sounds
we're also getting Target themed toys in a Transformers animated Optimus Prime and an Autobot Bullseye.
Ooh, fun.
Bullseye being a repaint of
um
Micromaster Ravage.
It's kind of funny
and
to how
Prime seems to be another version of the G2 Laser Prime mold, so that should be interesting.
interesting. I also find it interesting that we just got a Legacy animated Optimus not long ago. So pretty neat.
We have Genesis
What is
Lex.
anime? What does anime have to do with it?
Transformers animated. In the Legacy line with Bumblebee.
What about it?
Yeah, I don't know. You just said TRA. I assume Transformers are animated.
Yeah,
Optimus
just
Prime
says
is odd,
TRA, but
yeah.
okay, I think I messed that one up, but yeah. Yeah, we got
Yes,
Optimus
TRA.
Prime and but yeah. All right.
Okay.
We have a retro Optimus Prime coming as well. Walmart exclusive. Along with a retro Bombshell and Ramhorn.
Nice.
We have
Star Streaker Deluxe Roll Pig.
Yes, we have Road Pig coming in, which is going to be a Crash Bar remold.
Which is interesting since Road Pig and Road Rocket were the same mold in G2, but in this case they've done Road Rocket from the RC mold and Road Pig from the Crash Bar mold. So that's an interesting choice.
I think you have like two things that can serve. That's like the arm for the bigger Junktron thing. One time.
We have an Amazon exclusive Generation Mayhem Voyager Bludgeon and Deluxe Ruckus.
Interesting. Ruckus is definitely an interesting inclusion. Ruckus being remade kind of makes me hope that we're getting a new figure of Backstreet soon.
Yeah.
Mostly, I'm not gonna lie, I mostly want that just so they can put Backstreet's back on his bio.
Yes. And then we're also getting a leader class Soundwave for Legacy, which according to this is a repaint of the Earthrise Soundwave tooling.
Yeah, but we'll include the some of the tapes to bulk out the leader price point.
Yep. Which, I mean, that's not awful. But,
yeah, no, because the tapes are usually $5 a piece anyway. So.
And hey, they finally are releasing that mold in general retail.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was it was at Walmart for a bit, but pretty rare find.
I mean, if it's exclusive, it's not general retail.
Yeah. I was actually lucky to get my Netflix Soundwave, but yeah, I'm glad to see this mold coming out. I was wondering what that leader Soundwave was. I'm just now seeing that's going to be an Earthrise.
I mean, yeah, this is exactly what you predicted it was going to be, so.
Yeah, I was saying it's like going to be some other new mold that was basically just bigger or just him with the tapes packed in.
Yeah. What does it feel to manifest something for once?
What was that?
Let's talk about some drip.
Some drip indeed.
Oh, we
Freaking
have
shoes.
we have Transformers collaboration with Irregular Choice Clothing, and they
And these,
got some awesome stuff. Honestly,
and I mean, they weren't lying when they said these were irregular choices.
no, and I really dig it.
We got some nice sneakers, some handbags, oh, two high pump. I think those are what it was called, high pump shoes.
Yeah, we got
For the
we got Autobahn
Decepticons.
Decepticon heels, which is awesome.
Yep. Some more handbags, some leggings. Very interesting choice. I'm not sure
Unironically,
what.
I would
Uh,
unironically fucking buy those seeker pumps.
and we got some shockwave boots. Interesting. You can move the arms apparently. That's interesting.
I can't. Okay, I know there's no face cam, so this doesn't matter. But I cannot fucking stop laughing at this.
This is honestly pretty
Right.
funny. What's this now?
More high pump. A sneaker, the Starscream sneaker with some blasters on it. Alright. Anticipate those falling off easily, but
The high
it's a
tops
choice.
with the seeker cannons are great. I don't know what's going on with these Soundwave boots, but I also love them.
Heels for your female gamer transformer lady, I guess.
For me,
Or him.
Whatever floats your boat, my dude. Pretty neat stuff.
I would unironically have the Soundwave purse.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not surprised.
You know I would.
I guess so. Oh well.
Yeah, these are actually kind of awesome.
They are
Oh yeah.
clothing
Okay,
brand
cool.
collaborations I've seen with some of the IPs that we like. These are definitely like the least egregious.
I mean, there was like that other brand. It was like a while back, but they were really bizarre. What were they?
Oh, are you talking about the ones that were also doing like Power Rangers and things like that?
Yeah, one of them they had Teletubbies.
Yeah, I remember what you're talking about. I just
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
remember the name.
Yeah, me neither. I think what doesn't help is like their website doesn't have like any indicator other than like, these were the thing for
Right.
this year.
And they had like the
Hmm?
picture of the guy with like the black buzz cut just doing the how to do it to him pose in the fucking Optimus shirt.
Which is very powerful, by
Yeah.
the way.
It is.
It is a power move. It is a choice.
Going back to some toys, we have a Studio Series Bumblebee concept art Sunstreaker, who looks all right.
Yeah, he looks like he should be in Reactivate, but I
Oh,
guess
that's
I
a
can't
big
prove them
fucking
wrong.
fly.
I mean, he
I'll be back
never
in a
was.
moment.
What?
He wasn't even in
There's
the
a big
movie,
fucking
so
fly.
I mean, why not?
Yeah. Neither was Megatron, but
Yeah, and there was Megatron, and yet here he is.
That's a big fucking fly. Fly.
Which honestly, now that I'm looking at some of these figures of like the Soundwave, Megatron, and Sunstreaker, like you probably could use some of the Bumblebee designs and put them in Reactivate, and probably wouldn't tell difference if you didn't know better.
True.
I don't know any better, so okay. Anyway, what?
We have a reissue of the Old Times Returns Fortress Maximus. So we're
Yep.
getting that
Fortress
He has
back.
been delayed to August of 2024, I believe.
Where's this giant boy?
But hey, you get to now have your Fort Max if you missed it, what was it, 10 years ago?
Like, Jesus fuck, yeah, 8 years ago.
What's the decade?
Thank you for, like, punching me in the chest with that information.
Yeah, I'm always punching in the chest with that information. But yeah, if you miss it if you missed out on it all those years ago, yeah, here you go.
It's
Here's the
honestly not that worth it, but it's less than what you'll pay for it on eBay.
Probably.
probably.
Uh, we have a retro reissue of Soundwave for 40th anniversary, which of course I'm all in for.
Uh,
Let's see here.
Which looks to be anime colors.
yeah,
What?
and speaking
Hmm.
of anime colors, we have a 4-pack coming in Buzzworthy of Trailbreaker, the Earthrise mold, Wheeljack, the Earthrise mold, Jazz, the Studio Series 86 mold, and Hound as a new G1 style mold, a retool of the Siege mold. Just animation colors, really, except for Hound, who is an entirely new figure.
And then we have Jazz, who was already in animation colors. So okay.
Yeah, that's a little bit confusing, but
We also have a leader class Armada Galvatron that we got the first looks of, which I think we first saw in like the back of Tidal Waves box.
yeah,
Kind of weird way to announce a figure, but okay.
uh, and speaking of that box, we also have Commander class. I mean, sorry, Titan class Tidal Wave.
Hell yeah.
Um, he is a big boy. That's
That's all you can really say about Tidal Wave is that he's a big boy.
I mean, he is exactly what you expect like a generation's Tidal Wave to be. He is gigantic. He splits into 3 ships, does the battle fleet ship thing, becomes a giant robot, but an unusual twist instead of becoming armor for Megatron, he like gives birth to a smaller version of his battleship mode that combines with Megatron.
Kind of a weird way to do it, but you would also have to try to figure out a way to plausibly slap on a
Yeah,
time class figure onto a leader.
yeah, you're going to
Yeah.
attach like three thirds of a Titan class. I mean, of a Titan class figure onto a leader class figure with no ratcheted joints. So this is probably the better option, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, the alternative is like breaking a leader class's back.
Uh,
So
Yeah,
make your choice now.
so yeah, probably the only way we were going to be able to see Tidal Wave and Megatron fusion.
yeah, and something I really wasn't expecting. They seem to have included the abandoned base mode from the original toy, which is compatible with the tiny tidal wave ship. So that's, I mean, it's kind of pointless, but also kind of cool that they remembered that detail.
Ooh, cute.
But at the same time, he was really using the base modes for any of these figures.
Display
Bro,
purposes, maybe.
I I would if I had space, but I very much do not.
Damn.
If I ever have a chance to come across money to buy a time class figure, he will definitely be it.
Yeah. Okay.
And I hope this also implies that we'll eventually get a Armada Jetfire somewhere along the line.
And likewise in Armada Inferno.
And a Armada Overload.
Armada. I keep fucking saying Inferno, and I mean Overlord.
Yeah, you said it. I'm like, I don't think that continuity had Inferno till Energon.
Yeah, it didn't.
Auto Inferno. Where is the?
So I was kind of thinking you probably got Inferno confused with Overload.
Yeah, I did. Although it's not as confusing as it is in Japan, where they've called him Ultra Magnus for some reason.
Why?
Well, I mean, we didn't have Ultra Magnus in the Unicron trilogy, so I mean, it wouldn't have really messed anything up.
I mean, I'm assuming it's
Groovy.
just because like it's a small truck guy that has a giant power suit made of a trailer, so I guess that's probably where they were going.
Probably. I mean,
But anyways, we also have Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jack.
oh no, you're good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say we also have these mini model kits from Yellow Park. They're blind packed, funnily enough, of this non-transforming but highly posable G1 characters: Soundwave, Megatron, Starscream, Bumblebee, and Optimus Prime. Only a 1 in 130 chase figure Skywarp and a 1 in 60 chance chase figure Nemesis Prime. Excuse me while I go punch something in a fit of rage.
What? Why?
Well, while he buys a bunch of blind packs just to get Nemesis,
Yep.
Oh,
while in the process gain 20 Bs.
Don't even go there.
well, what don't you like bees?
I mean, I like bumblebees. If you're offering to like actually send 20 bees to my house, I'll pass.
Like, yeah, okay.
Uh, what else we got for Transformers going on?
This isn't like any merchandise, but I feel like should I should probably mention that it's technically canonical that Scourge got into a dispute with Peppa Pig.
Oh shit! That thing you
Yeah,
Nimbus sent the other day.
Yeah.
yeah. Like it was like an actual trailer for like Paramount stuff, and it has Optimus Prime, Scourge, uh, 2D Peppa Pig, a 3D Dora the Explorer, some football guy, and way off into the distance, Steven's the Butthead.
And I know
It is a bizarre crossover.
I said this when you
Okay.
mentioned it the other day, but this is the weirdest Smash Bros. Crossover I've ever heard of.
Yeah,
We have
yeah.
Infinity. We
Yeah.
have Infinity War at home. Infinity War at home.
We have Infinity War at home. We have Super Smash Brothers Ultimate at home, and just like go to Paramount. Just go to Paramount Mountain.
Um,
Yeah, it kind of like reminds me of like if you remember. I mean, Jack probably doesn't, but Enigma, if you remember, like the OKKO crossover where it was like fucking Garnet from Steven Universe, Reboot Ben 10, and Raven from the Teen Titans. It was just like random Cartoon Network characters.
Cartoon Nexus.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, good time.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I do not remember this one.
yep.
Mhm.
Um, Also, we have Reaction T-Rex coming soon. A Target exclusive from the looks of it, at least in the US. It seems that anytime there's a like obscure red Transformer, Target gets it. Also, stock images and pre-orders open for MPG-07 Geno, a repaint of I'm blanking on what his name is, but the leader of the train bots. Fuck.
I'm not sure either, to be honest with you.
I'm sorry, I'm an imposter. I failed you.
Hold on. Google, help us.
Google.
Where are we here?
Not here. Transform.
Uh, Shoki.
Yuki, thank you.
Shoki, yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, what funny is that the name Gino means Golden King, but he really just looks like they set Shuki in the sun and he got yellowed.
Let me see. I'm having a hard time finding this stuff.
Which Gino is apparently just an addition to the training bot team, according to TF Wiki.
I also think that's like a reference to Deno to some capacity.
He's not even a part of the main train bots.
Um,
So yeah.
well, Enigma, this character predates Deno by about 30 years.
Won't care.
But yeah,
Anyway,
this set is a reference to the equivalent of the Raiden team from pre-Transformers. and that's why this is made. Pretty much nobody bought the original Raiden set because it's a fucking $1,000. So I'm not sure why they're like, hey, let's do that again, but even more obscure this time.
Oh, that reminds me.
Interesting.
For whatever reason, I can't remember if we said this in this recording, but we are having a new HasLab coming up on 30th.
Yeah. You guys will already know what it is by the time this video gets posted, probably.
More than
But
likely.
just to have it on the record, my predictions are either a Lyo Kaiser or a Road Caesar.
Yeah.
So if either one of those turns out to be correct, I don't know.
Thing.
Has Thew asked for anything? I think Road Caesar mainly.
He name dropped Road Caesar after the PulseCon thing. He said like Road Caesar was a possibility. He didn't say as a HasLab, but he just mentioned it as a possibility. But given the pattern of the last two, I wouldn't be surprised.
So Thew's probably gonna will this into existence, so it's probably gonna be Road Caesar then.
I mean, it certainly hasn't stopped him before. So
On.
Um, I mean, if we're keeping with theme, more than likely it's probably just gonna be another Japanese exclusive Transformer, of course, with the exception of Unicron. But HasLab seems to only be doing the Japanese characters, so hopefully it's like
I
Road
mean,
Caesar, Leo Kaiser.
to be fair, the only reason they did Unicron as a HasLab is because like I don't think they could have made a Unicron that big as anything other than a HasLab.
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably no other way for them to do that.
Yeah.
Although now
Um.
that you say that, now I think we're now open to the possibilities of a Primus.
And
That's what some people were theorizing that this was going to be, but like my thing about that is like Primus hasn't really appeared in any cartoons outside of like Cybertron,
I think the
and I
last
don't
time
and
he,
quite
I think the last time he appeared in anything was in IDW.
yeah, and like I don't think they're going to do a HasLab for a Unicron trilogy show or an IDW comic if I'm being honest.
I mean, who knows? Which I mean,
Some people are theorizing. Some people are theorizing that this could be RID 2001 Omega Prime. I really hope that's not true.
I think in Omega Prime would just work as just releasing RID Optimus and Magnus as just in Legacy.
Yeah, you could do Prime as like a commander or a leader, and Ultra Magnus as a leader. It really wouldn't be like that strenuous.
I think it'd probably be better just do that. And I know you said when we were talking about this that they already said that they're not doing an Optimus and HasLab.
Yeah, because like, why would they bank the most marketable character as like an alienated exclusive when they could just like basically print money by releasing it in retail?
Thank
I was gonna say something, but I basically forgot what it was. Oh right, I remember now. I was gonna say that if they really want to be technical for an IDW Primus, I wouldn't mind a time class rung.
I hate that I know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
IDW spoilers.
Yeah.
Iffy. Well, damn. Okay.
I mean,
But
technically, Rung does have a toy, but he had like a toy of himself in the comic.
I mean, I do
Okay.
have the rung toy. It's the little Battlemaster I have on my shelf in the living room.
Yeah, I still have that one too. He has that like red translucent recolor of himself or whatever as well.
Interesting.
Although clearly they're still too scared to create a Signal Lancer.
I was literally just getting ready to say like they should have done a retool of Signal Lancer.
Ooh.
Do it, cowards.
Cool.
Give me
Do
Signal
it,
Lancer.
cowards. You already made Earthrise Fast Track. That's proof that you're willing to make a deluxe class stick. Yeah.
Transitioning to some stuff. Since our hiatus, well, actually, this kind of happened before the hiatus, but we got the Skybound comics.
Yeah, they're pretty good so far, actually.
Yeah,
So
not too bad.
I take back everything I said before they released.
I know you've
I really-
only read up to issue 3, but issue 4 is out, and at the end of that issue, there's a very powerful image, and I can't wait for you to see it.
Okay, I'll get to that soon.
But yeah, it's actually been all right. Megatron's basically not in there right now, although although from what I've seen, I think they're supposed to be introducing him soon.
Yeah.
For the big popper hit.
Yeah, they're just kind of messing around on Earth
What?
currently.
Yeah. Optimus twist on a beer.
Yeah, Optimus has actually
What-
been pretty good.
Yeah.
He's just really like sympathetic towards the humans, and I kind of like it. I kind of like how right now the Decepticons are in control of the Ark.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far it's been a pretty good read. Hopefully it'll be better than IDW 2, but I think at this point anything's better than IDW 2.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. I was getting ready to say that difficult task. I've seen some fan fictions that are better than IDW2.
Happening with IDW too.
Shit, the backstory I made towards my OC is better than IDW 2.
Yeah, having not even read your backstory, I don't doubt it.
Which I mean, it's probably gonna be different anyway now because I've gotten more ideas. But yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, that's right. Sorry,
Huh.
I almost forgot. We have Authentics.
Oh yeah,
reboot,
you're talking
apparently.
about that. Yeah.
They seem to be like kind of like reworking the size classes a little bit. Like the Bravo class has like new versions of characters that have already been released in it. And for a lot of these, they seem to like reuse parts from the original figures, but they're completely different figures otherwise. Um, I just these aren't like that important, but I just need you guys to hit this Optimus.
Show me
Oh,
the
fuck.
Optimus.
I'm trying.
Boy.
Hold on, I'm
The
having
boy.
computer issues
Here we go.
because it wouldn't be a THT episode without that. That was the wrong link.
Oh, hello, Nemesis.
Well, I mean, I know you're gonna be looking for Nemesis anyway.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to buy fucking 3,000 of them to get this guy.
The one Nemesis out of the 20 bumblebees you'll pull.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
There's only like Grimlock amongst them, so. I don't know.
There.
Okay, so what am I looking at here? It's a tiny Optimus.
These are like this bigger than core class figures. I don't know how it looks like this.
I'm pretty.
Wait, bigger than core class?
The pose that they have Optimus in looks like what my son looks like when he needs to go use the bathroom.
Damn. That's not good.
Mom said it's my turn on the toilet.
Mom said it's my turn on the Steam Deck. Anyway, where's Grimlock?
On the Steam Deck, is this like the Gen Z version of the Xbox?
No,
Is the
it's
Xbox-
probably not.
Is the Xbox that irrelevant already, or am I that old?
No, in my case, it's like, yeah, there's still the Xbox stuff, like Series 1, whatever. I just don't care.
I was about to say, don't make me feel that old.
No, you'll live. You'll live.
It is the year 3000. No one knows what the Xbox is, and Jack is dead.
No, the Xbox will remain
Well,
for like a good while.
Actually, I guess by the year Actually, I guess by the year 3000 we're all dead, so never mind.
Actually, by the
Well,
year
we'll see.
3000, hopefully they'll find a way to just kind of upload my consciousness to the internet and I just hang out on Discord all day. And,
No.
and it just looks like it just looks like a more demonic looking version of that one chat room game. That chat room VR
Oh
game.
god. Yeah.
VR chat, that's it. I don't know why I was blanking on the name of it.
You're that close,
Yes.
buddy.
He has evolved into Jack the Tender.
Tender? Wait, chicken tender?
I will end you.
Yes.
Why
me?
Anyway,
I think
anything else in Common Rider today?
we haven't gotten to Kamen Rider yet.
I meant
We
to say
just got
Transformers.
here.
I meant to say Transformers.
Okay. Where were we? Transformers. I don't think so, unless there's like some new show.
No.
We were on Transformers Authentics, so
That's right. Yeah, they look weird.
we also have Titan Changer Wheeljack. I'm not sure anybody was asking for this. Oh wait, that was the God damn it.
Megatron just looks very uncomfortable with the backpack he's being forced to wear.
Yeah, he looks like a
robe.
child. He looks like a child, like being very nervous about his first day of school.
More so thinking. I look constipated. That's it. Let's see here. That's a tiny guy.
He is a
What is it?
Actually, he's 12 inches.
Shit. And a full-on ruler? You're kidding me? No.
Yeah, this is ruler class.
Ruler class. That'd be hilarious. This is actual thing. But yeah, no, this guy.
Also,
Tiny-
the Alpha
what?
class, this new Alpha class, size class that they're introducing, the first figure is Megatron, and it, like, why does it look better than the Siege one?
Not gonna lie, it kind of does.
It's actually a comparison with the Siege World, I think.
Like,
I think this is the Siege
it's an
one, at least.
Authentics figure. They should not be allowed to go this hard.
Get out of here. Copy the image.
They said we
not
need an
working.
actual good Megatron figure, and Megatron just said, "Fine, I'll do it myself."
Pretty much.
Yeah, he got tired. It looks pretty neat. A real rounded out
It looks
tank.
To be
It looks
fair,
like a better version. It looks like a better version of the G.I. Joe Megatron from a while back.
you know what it reminds me of? It
What?
it reminds me of that one Megatron that was a retool of, I think it was Combiner Wars Warpath.
Oh yeah, Warpath was actually the retool of that Megatron, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Megatron.
The Megatron.
Yeah, that was the first time they actually did like the IDW minor Megatron, I think. But yeah, that is it in terms of Transformers, I think.
Cool. In that case, guys, let's talk about a bit of Kamen Rider. We got a few things to talk about since last time. We got like 9 episodes of Gotchard to talk about.
Okay, so before we spend too much time, let's just go ahead with the Gotchard episodes because we have like a lot to talk about.
Okay,
Yeah,
speed run. All right, Gotchard's been pretty good. Haven't really had any complaints.
Me neither.
Like it's not as grandiose as Gates tried to be, but I mean it's been pretty good for what it is.
Yeah, it's been like a nice, simple return to form. Hey, here's a goofy little season after so much edgy. And just like, yeah, this is good. This is nice. It is. Turn off your brain time.
It turns out We got a red recolor of Geets. His suit looked, no pun intended, very fire.
Yeah, Gotchard Daybreak.
Yeah, he looked awesome.
Yeah. You wanna?
Tom how to eventually he Tom how to get the power up that we have now. Gotchard
Yeah.
Fire.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, the real tragedy with Daybreak is that he's an alternate future of Ichinose, and the fact that this version of this Daybreak version of Hotaro, it basically he lost innocence, and that's just like a tragedy to the point that he doesn't even recognize himself as like, oh, no wonder you'd be like that. Of course he would be.
And I guess he's
Yeah.
already changing the future because even he was like, what is this form?
The fuck is that?
But yeah,
Yeah.
I do like Gotchard Fire. Looks pretty nice. He's got the giant.
What do you guys?
He's got the giant rocket on his back or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that finisher was pretty epic too.
Yeah.
Literally just singed the man to death.
And he also did in the latest episode with the samurai form one. I forget what the combo is for that.
Apari Bushido.
Yeah, that one.
I think no. Apari Skateboard. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
It's whatever the samurai and skateboard fusion is.
Yeah, it's Apari Skateboards, I think. What do you guys think of X Gotchard? Even though that was like a while ago.
What, the crossover movie?
No, like, well, yeah, the crossover movie, but like X Gotchard in general.
Oh, forms looked a little silly for my taste.
Yeah, I guess so. And what do you guys think of Dread? I don't think he appeared recently, no?
Dread looks alright.
Yeah.
It's
It
just
is a funky guy.
looks like it just seems to be one of those forms that just kind of gets passed around.
Yeah, like a real case of hot potato.
Although currently it's with the sensei guy.
Yeah, it's honestly interesting how we kind of go back to Forza where the school is the real enemy here. But I guess that's been the case for like a while. The organization the heroes benefit from is the real villain the whole time.
Or something going on.
Yeah, there's something going on. Principal seems evil. Okay. Well, it is evil.
We finally got our second writer as well. Majade.
Yeah, Rene. Majade.
Rene is Comrade Majade now. Our first female second writer.
People's the thing, yeah. Because, like, Valorant isn't technically a real writer yet. More like a pseudo-writer, like Chaser.
Yeah. But yeah, our first female secondary writer, and it's pretty neat.
Yeah, and it took us, we're 19 episodes to get here. Fun.
But yeah, it's been pretty cool. We did learn that Rene's dad was not really a traitor. Everybody's memories just got messed up.
Ooh.
But yeah.
And we're getting... what do you think of her belt, by the way? The whole module thing.
The what?
The alchemist driver, her thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I think of it? Seems like a neat wizard type ordeal.
It kind of is.
Yeah. Yeah, her combos are gonna be focused on the fantasy and cosmos set of cards.
Unicorn. The sun.
Sun unicorn. But yeah, that one gif is hilarious.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think we'll see Comrade Valvarad next episode.
Yeah, it's just gonna be soonish. But for now, he has like a monstrous mad wheel form going on. I do like it how the Mad Wheels card was really concerned for Spanner there, but ultimately got pulled into amalgam form. Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
Um.
I hope he's gonna be alright.
Yeah. And honestly, there hasn't really been much Kamen Rider news.
I mean, there was a
Uh,
movie,
I
but
think
that's
I
gonna be
think we've
later.
gotten another trailer for the Fives movie. Um,
Yep,
we got the what was it called, the Gillian Driver?
Zillion.
yeah, the Julian.
What do you get Zillion? It's Zillion.
Zillion, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just asking.
But
I mean, there was that audio drama a while back. It's basically the three Dark Sisters from Godford just having like a funny little audio drama
yeah.
and just being kind of meta with the movie. It's not completely necessary, but it is funny.
Oh, and also apparently you gotta watch the movie to know why Rene has her powers. So yeah.
Kind of. Yeah. Sure. I feel like one of those things where it's like, you know how X8 had like Mighty Brothers Double X in his movie, but officially got it in the show. I feel like something like that, but I'll have to watch the movie to
Well,
make sure about that.
I mean, I personally don't like it whenever they like put story beats that you need to know about in the movie because I feel like the movie should just be an optional thing to watch.
Yeah. So what ends up
Or
happening
I
is
like,
that like we got the cooler version of Mighty Brothers Double X in the movie rather than the show, so that's a little bit goofy.
yeah, and
But
then it's like where they go another step further and hide like a crucial bit of lore in like an obscure piece of media like a manga or like some weird hyper battle DVD or some shit.
Yeah.
it happened with Bill. That happened a lot. Kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, Build was like the peak of that kind of mentality.
Yeah, it was like, oh, here's some more combos in the Hyper Battle DVD, which explains this other thing that's coming up later.
There was also
All
there.
of Gentoku's, all the Gentoku side story stuff, which added like a lot of character to him
I
that was in
also
the show.
I also think I remember there being like a big bit of like Bonjo lore in one of the movies. I think it was the X8 crossover.
Yeah, I think so. It was
Yeah.
yeah, the Heisei Generations. I
Yeah,
think it
yeah.
was more so in terms of like, I think it was more so in terms of like how Banjo was trying to learn to be more of a hero. I think it does.
That's
That's
one
what
of my
happened.
that's one of my like favorite ever Kamen Rider movies.
Yeah, because it has Eiji and Ankh, and then it makes you cry. Does it? Is that the reason?
I mean, no, it's just a good movie.
Okay, fair enough.
But
And
yeah,
also Banjo, and also like it's probably where Banjo is at his funniest in my opinion.
Banjo's
if that's
pretty
where his funniest
consistently
moment is, I
funny.
think I actually need to go back and watch that movie.
Yeah,
I
because
think honestly, I think the build cast is pretty strong. It's just like the plot is a little bit silly every so often.
Oh, Bill
Because like
Cast
even
is amazing.
oh
oh
yeah,
my
definitely.
gosh,
Even like the
Tokusatsu has a silly plot. I can't believe it.
well, it's not even like it's silly. It's more so it's like how do we get from these warring nation thing, warring provinces, to the end of the world with a black hole?
I
This seems like a
mean,
lot.
I mean, again, welcome to Tokusatsu.
I
Look,
mean,
I
yeah, there's been worse,
look. I
but it's
never
like
said Build was perfect. Okay.
I mean, not even criticizing it. It's just like, yeah, this is like the one thing, but other than that, pretty strong season.
Build is one of my favorite seasons, but I never said it was perfect.
No, nothing
Yeah,
new.
Build was like your first, right?
My first full series, yeah.
Have you collected the build stuff or nah?
I have the build driver and a few of the bottles. I don't have any of the upgrades though.
I know you
Well,
have the like the Futo USB ones, right?
Yeah, I got the
interesting.
I got the double combo. Yeah, I got the
Interesting.
combos for XA, double, and O's, and Force A.
Interesting. But yeah, I'm collecting the build stuff right now.
But yeah, I don't have any
I
of the power ups. I don't have like the sparkling or the hazard driver or anything like that.
I'm actually gonna jump
Those,
around in terms of like that stuff. What?
now would be the time to get those because they're getting reissued soon.
Oh, lovely.
The super vet stuff. But like,
If
yeah, no,
they
I think, yeah,
if they reissue a Cross Dragon, then I'll definitely be all over that.
I think they
They
did.
are.
Like,
Nice.
yeah, I think like in the Kotetsu and Mandarake, they actually have a good chunk of the power ups available again. Like the Grease Blizzard Knuckle, Magma Knuckle, the Prime Rogue thing.
Nope.
Yeah. Also Cross Dragon too. It is
Yes, we need to
as
get that.
expensive as you expect. But
Yeah.
yeah.
We,
Yeah.
we should probably move on to King Oger, or just general Super Sentai. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's start
sure.
with King Oger. King Oger continually be fucking awesome.
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty fun. Pretty fun.
it's not. I'm not gonna lie. I was like not that amped about King Oger when it was announced because like I didn't really vibe with the aesthetic that much, and just I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. And then it turns out to be one of the hardest seasons that they've dropped in the last decade.
Well, yeah, I think it's one of the few Super Sentai with an actual plot. Like, it's not in the background. It's just like, hey, we're actively in this drama show. Let's go.
I mean, Super Sentai does have a plot usually.
No.
Sometimes it's just sillier than others.
No. No, no,
I
no,
mean,
no.
yeah, it does.
Zinkai.
No, here, no. Why?
Enigma. Enigma.
Why?
Let's just talk about the show. Let's
No,
not get
like
into
here's
a rant.
well,
No,
here's the
no.
thing.
We don't have we have to cram a lot into this episode. Let's just do the
God
recap.
damn it. Okay, fine. Christ.
So probably the biggest takeaway from the last few episodes since the last time we recorded is, of course, Raculus's backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
turns
but
out,
the latest the
it turns out, yeah, he was trying to be a good guy all along and pretending to be evil.
yeah, he did what Gira did second. Like in terms of like the whole I'm gonna pretend to be the villain, to be the good guy. Raculus did it first and did it. It was more committed to the role instead of like a goofy little guy.
Man
Fun
played the long game there.
Real long game. Like
Because
his pair.
he had been in that role for like I think it's like 15 years that they said that event happened.
Yeah, like everything he was a child. When Gira ate the shoe god soul, Kuwagata soul. I think that's been since then. Because like, oh, they want to use Gira for like to destroy Duck Dead.
And Gara's apparently a magic baby.
It's more so he's like an artificial, potentially cosmic ending being, I think. Because he's derived from Duck Dead, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's not far fetched for him to become like the second powerful guy ever.
Dude, are we going to get Night Space Jesus alongside Fruit Space Jesus?
Yeah. Obviously, there has to be a predator for the fruit one. And it has to be bugs.
I like how you. I like how this implication that you think like bugs are the natural predators of fruit.
Yes. They have to eat the fruit. Get the fruit flies in there. Yeah, of course. Obviously.
That will also kind of explain how he was able to get the during the fuck, why am I blanking on it? Kiryuger crossover, how he was able to get the one guy his powers.
Yeah, it would.
But yeah, it's been just King Oger's just been awesome. Honestly, anime level fight scenes was something I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
Toei went like, okay, we gotta allocate the budget between the three main Toku shows. Let's just pour it all into fucking Sentai.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fine.
Um, what else should we talk about for King Oger? Um,
There's there's gonna be the King Gojo versus Dawn Brothers and King Gojo versus Kyoryuger. And I did hear that King himself is gonna come back for the versus
nice.
Kyoryuger. So that's gonna be fun. And we're also getting some two versus movies toys. A retool of the Caucasus crown thing for to be more Dawn Brothers themed. And we're getting a retool of Spider Kuminos' spray gun thing to be more Kyoryuger themed. So that's gonna be fun.
Oh, also, would Raculus also be technically counted as an extra ranger now since he's working with the King Ogres?
I think he has
I'd
been,
say so.
yeah.
I'd say so.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too.
Also, Yama continuing to be probably my favorite character.
Yeah, why?
That episode where like that one villain was like mind controlling everybody to basically like take the top role. Like, man just came down, was like, yeah, no, I'm fucking destroying everything, and did.
What are you gonna do about it?
Basically.
I can build again. It doesn't matter. I can build again from the top, from ground zero, and I'll be fine. And literally, it's like Christ.
I mean, yeah, basically just said deal with it.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You can threaten me with all this. I'm gonna destroy everything. Start from zero all over again. It's gonna be a great time. Let's go.
And it looks like everybody's just trying to get like their essentially like their full power at this point, getting their marks or whatever it was.
Yeah, it's like on field, like without the limiter on.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun time.
But yeah, that's basically what's been happening. Raculus is a good guy now. He's the extra ranger, and yeah.
Yeah, you want to know something funny? I heard like this rumor about like Spider Kuminos, Jeremy. Apparently, they wanted the character to be more hard boiled, but because the actor didn't really know what a hard boiled character was, that led to us having the Jeremy we know now.
That's actually not a rumor. That is confirmed truth.
I mean, I like Jeremy as he is now, so I'm cool with it.
Okay, well, I thought it was a rumor.
I won't dwindle on this for too long, but I thought it was really funny that like a lot of people heard that and they were like, "Oh," like some of the articles were like, "But because he's a Gen Z actor, he didn't know how to do a hard-boiled character." And I was like, "What? How is that remotely related to this?"
And to really say, it's like I don't know what you expected. Okay.
At that point, it's just I would just say, okay, boomer.
Okay.
Boomer. Okay, Boom Boomer.
Speaking
Okay,
of Boom
Boom
Boomer, we have. I think the announcement came before we went on hiatus, but yeah, we actually got images of Boom Boomer.
I think that might be the best transition we've ever done.
I'm not sure if you meant to do that or not, but hey, it works.
Works.
It works.
It works. But yeah, we got the red boy, blue boy, pink, black, orange, the mecha. Looking pretty neat.
The only thing I can say is who glued Hot Wheels on my Power Rangers?
It was me, Barry.
Yeah, Barry. I couldn't believe you could do this to Barry.
But yeah, the helmets are probably one of the silliest helmets I've seen in Sentai, honestly.
When I saw these at first, I was like, I don't really like these that much, but I'm slowly getting used to them. They're okay.
Personally, it's like, in an alternate world, I would have preferred the tire rimming, the tire track, to be like the visor. But it's like, this can work. This is like O Ranger 2. This is yeah, sure. This is fine.
it's definitely a different way to do a car season, but yeah.
Yeah, like
Honestly, given the
it's so different. It's so different that when these got leaked, I was like, "There's no way fake." Like that's how out there this is.
honestly, given the track record of car seasons and how unserious they are, it's like at some point there's something has to track, and it has to be the parody. I honestly expect this whole season to be a parody, like Hero Ranger before it, like Power Ranger before it, like Go Ranger before it. It's gonna be unserious ever.
Which now that I'm looking at their costumes more, they kind of remind me of those pit stop guys you see in racing.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yep, I think that's the inspiration, really.
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised.
Meanwhile, the morpher, the wristwatch thing, that's gonna be like a go-kart watch. Like you can like detach it from the mount and just like yeah, I think you can like plug it into whatever going forward.
I mean, if the music is half as good as it is in the Yokai Watch, I'm down.
I think I remember you guys talking about how like this is the first season they've brought back the mouth mold in a while.
Oh
I mean, there
yeah,
was like Zenkai Majin, but it's like this is like the full
It's-
flung.
it-
This is fully back now.
yeah. In terms of like the actual entire team,
Yeah,
When was the last one that had the mold in it?
Akiba Ranger. If you're talking the silver version, but if you're talking like just in general, then Q Ranger.
it's like technically the whole team, but we're being really specific. Then Majin.
Yeah, I guess Imagine is
Yeah,
technically the last ranger to have that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And this is also like our first Orange Ranger since Key Ranger, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. Like the first
And
orange mainline team member.
actually, that's Battle Fever J with a battle, fucking what's his name?
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Battle
Cossack.
Kenya.
No, it was Cossack, the Russian
Oh,
one.
Cossack, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Power
Like
Rangers
yeah,
was
he is orange.
if Power Rangers was still going to do the Sentai adaptations, and I would love to make a joke about there now finally being an Orange Ranger.
I mean, if you want to be technical, there's like the comics and Cosmic Fury and stuff, but like, yeah.
Orange is rolling in his grave.
I mean, comics are weird in the show when it comes to like trying to tie things together. So I mean, I don't know.
Either way, we all know they could never live up to SPD Arn,
Exactly.
the most powerful ranger.
Yes. Although if they do want to bring in more comic stuff, please make Bulk and Skull Rangers finally.
Well, they did do that to mixed reactions.
I mean, I don't even care. I just want to see it in live action.
Oh, oh, you meant in live
Cool.
action? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Would be neat.
I know Bulk and Skull became Rangers at some point in the comics. I just want to see it in live action.
Yeah.
And Lord Dracon. Do it, cowards.
Do it, cowards. Anyways, moving on to Super Sentai merchandise, we have the Shoto Super Neji Rangers have been announced. I kind of wasn't expecting that, to be honest.
Yeah. No. You weren't expecting Silver Neji Ranger to appear either.
I guess I'm glad they did him just as part of the box set, so you don't have to. It doesn't have to be some like bullshit store exclusive thing.
Training stuff.
For a brief moment when this was announced, I was like, "Where's Neji Green?" But and then I was like, "Oh yeah, right."
He's not coming. He's not gonna exist. Never. Again.
Maybe one day we'll have a Neji Green.
No.
We have a King Oger versus Dawn Brothers and a Kyryuger Blu-ray DVD with the crown.
I just mentioned that.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
You mentioned the special, but not the crown.
Well, not the Blu-ray, but yeah.
Uh, but
Okay.
but yeah, I know. But yeah, we do have that recolor that you mentioned of Spyro Kumos's gun, and recolor the crown with the Dombros on it.
Yeah.
We also have 3-0 Power Rangers Zeo 5-pack.
Yeah. They look really good, actually.
They do.
These are basically just like Hot Toy Power Rangers.
We also have So Toys figures of Gold Zeo Ranger, Ninja Storm Green, Dino Thunder Black, and Dino Thunder White.
Those are some like random ass picks for a first wave.
No.
I mean, I always respect having figures of 6 Rangers, but yeah.
Yeah. But they look good so far.
We also have the Memorial Edition Odra Caliber finally officially revealed.
It was like
Yeah.
announced like earlier on, back when King Gojo was still new, but this is the first time, yeah, we're getting an official thing here.
Yeah.
Along with
Yeah.
a 3-0 what was it? Something else that was Memorial Edition. What was it? Oh yeah, the D Sword Vega.
Yep. From Decker Ranger. I'm kind of surprised they're doing that one.
Um, Also, for some Sentai news, I know we haven't really talked about this series yet, but we have a new Garo series out.
Yep, it's on YouTube.
For those of you who don't know what Garo is, it's basically a Sentai specifically for adults.
Pretty much.
Sure, that's one way to put it.
As in a lot more graphic and a lot more nudity.
Like a lot. Like a lot more graphic.
Very.
Graphic. Very.
I'd only ever watched the original Garo and I liked it. But yeah, we have a new series.
Yeah, that's fun. I think what's going inside was the release of that CSG sword from Garo.
Yeah, from a couple months back.
Yeah.
And if anybody wants to watch this, it's actually available on YouTube with subtitles.
Yep, they're on episode 3 right now.
It's like episode 3 or 4, I think. It's been going on for a minute and we haven't watched it yet, but you know, figured it'd be a cool thing for the show to talk about.
Yeah. Maybe.
So we might talk about that here soon, once we get caught up.
It's only 4. Okay.
Anything else in the Sentai category?
So here we go. Garo Project.
Oh, and the show is called Garo Heir to Steel Armor.
Yeah, here's the link. Like this is like in the DM, whatever. You won't do this, but hopefully we link it later. Well, Jack links it, whatever.
I think the last Garo series they made like 2 or 3 years ago, and it was like just based in a video game or something like that, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I think or something like that.
I'm not sure how well that one did. I just never really heard anybody talk about it. Other than that,
Yeah, Garo generally
was a thing.
doesn't like. Yeah, Garo doesn't really get a whole lot of attention these days, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not really pushed.
Big
I assume it's not really pushed out by Toei a lot, just because there's not really much merchandise you can really do with it.
Yeah, it's like the Pluto of Toei's tokusatsus.
'Cause there's not really much you can do in the way of toys. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that the demographic is a little bit too out there, perhaps.
Boy.
But hey, seeing a new Garo series every now and again is always cool to see.
Yeah, yeah.
Which, if I remember correctly, I think it's kind of like an Ultraman type thing where all the Garo series are in a single canon.
Well, like with
Yeah, I think
Few
so.
Ultraman's more so
exceptions.
Ultraman's more so a matter of like there are multiple universes and there's just a hub.
Yeah, but yeah, I think there's
Kind
like
of.
a few exceptions, but I think for the most part it's in a single continuity.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have anything to say about Ultraman Enigma?
Enigma.
Well, to dig my nuts. Anyway, where
Okay, I
let's
quit.
see.
Bye.
Okay, goodbye. Um, yeah, there's okay, Ultimate Blazer recently ended, and I know we haven't gone through all the episodes recently, but I guess we'll go about it one by one. There's gonna be this is first off. There's gonna be an Ultimate Blazer movie at some point, so I'll have to like watch that later. Other than that, Ultimate Blazer's really good. Wandering Zangle was a pretty good episode where Gento had like a nice bond with another alien person. Was allowed to be more open on his identity as Ultraman. Good time. Uh, Blazer going unga bunga with his sword was pretty funny too. I like that. Overall, good time. Good connection with a brief character who we'll never see again. Good time.
Ripperoni.
Good time. Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Indeed.
Indeed. Indeed.
Oh, and for anybody who cares, it looks like there's a new Ace Attorney trilogy coming out. It's a collection of Apollo Justice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
What's up, Ace Attorney?
Which, hey, that's always
I think
cool to
that's
see.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it
Uh,
stays up the trilogy, so.
I mean, if we're being honest, like Ace Attorney pretty much is if a courtroom was a tokusatsu. So
I think it will.
I have never thought about it like that, and I will never be the same. Thank you.
I'll be the same. I'll be
not
up.
for long.
Yes, I will.
Not once I fucking get you.
Bury this, you
What
fucking
happens when
jackal.
what happens when I fucking get you?
What happens, huh?
Let's see now. Do we have
This is
much
what happens
more?
when I fucking get you.
Little pats.
Yeah, anything more than that, I go to jail. So
Goddamn, man. Okay.
Is there much else to talk about today?
Think so.
not really in terms of like what we usually talk about.
Oh wait, hold on. Something that just
Wow.
came up.
Oh, really?
That's right. I forgot. Godzilla -1 has finally come out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
And
that
there's also like
happened.
Godzilla -1 minus color released recently in U.S. theaters.
I haven't watched it.
I hear it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Okay. All right.
Do we have anything else that like I don't know is even remotely related?
No, I
Not
don't think
really.
so.
I guess that's it then. Sound good, everybody?
That's good with me. I guess. Oh wait. It is just a general like nerd thing, but Matt Pat died. I mean retired.
Oh yeah, MatPat
He died.
has
What?
I
retired.
almost I almost genuinely said he died, but I didn't mean to.
You're retired, my guy. In your
Uh,
heart, you think he's dead. What's up with him?
but yeah, MatPat has retired. For everybody who's a game theory fan.
Game theory, food theory, movie theory, clothing theory. Yeah, all those
Well,
four.
film theory and style theory, but yeah, and also GTY if you want to count that.
And
Not really much else to talk about. I don't think. I kind of expected the first episode back to be a lot longer than it was, but
and we did kind of blast through everything, so yeah.
we did. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's a
mean,
Anyways,
lot.
I mean, what
we
are
are back
we
now.
we're an hour and 16 minutes into recording, so yeah, that's like a general episode for us, really.
Yeah, we're doing this bi-weekly.
By the way, has it occurred to anyone else that we've been doing this for like a year and a half? Because I
Yeah.
didn't realize it had been that long.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah, because we started right when Geet started.
Yeah, we started
Okay.
in like August of 2022.
Damn, okay.
Now time
Interesting.
flies.
Yeah, we're old enough that we're seeing a Despicable Me 4. Yeah,
What?
yeah, there's gonna be a fourth Despicable Me movie. Real shit.
And Gru has a baby now.
Does he, huh? Yeah,
Hold on a second. I'm not caught up on Despicable Me War.
yeah, there's gonna be there's a kid. Yeah.
And because I have a child that I have to take care of, I'm probably going to be forced to watch this movie at some point.
Well, yeah. We really.
Let me know how that turns. Let me know how that works out.
I will. I'll let you know if my sanity is still there by the end.
It would be
Okay.
like an actual really funny move on their part if they like made the minions a meme in universe that everybody despised.
Oh God.
Do that, but okay.
Anyway, I think that's about it, everybody. So thank you for watching. Hopefully, things will get back to normal here. And once again, I'm Jack.
I'm Mochi. That was not. He is Enigma. I don't know what that noise was, but
What noise? What do you mean? I'm an Enigma.
Anyway, and we will see you next time. See ya.